Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? I got my lights on. Why is this? Oh, that's why. Okay. How's everyone doing today? It's Print and Chill Tuesday, my dudes, because busy. I got stuff going on, and let's be honest. This is very last minute. I had something planned. It kind of fell through. We're just kind of pushing it back. We're just gonna. It's a future Taylor problem now, but yeah. We're just going to do a bunch of random little stuff today. I've got a bunch of stuff that I got to do that on their own, they're not going to constitute a stream. Swapping out the AMS isn't really much. I can't make a stream out of going, So we're going to do a bunch of little stuff today. Today's going to be the kind of the print and chill. I was thinking of doing the unboxing today of the Soval SV04. We're going to do that Friday. I was going to do it today, but some stuff happened just before stream, so we're going to move it to Friday. It is what it is. It do be what it do, though. Yeah, how's everyone doing today? Also, usual, we're going to give away some Polymaker filament at the end of the stream. So make sure you enter, link in the description. It should be live now. Yes, it is. And then, join the Discord. Link in the description. Next week, next Friday, is the community contest. We're going to have some fun. We're going to be judging your builds for better or for worse. The build stone is out. We're going to be doing some arts and crafts today, kiddies. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing today? So, first things first. We got to print some stuff. So, give your printers names. Numbers get annoying. I've got the SV04, I've got the V2s, I've got the V400. Give your printer a name. Call it Bob, for all I care. But call your printer a name. Because let's just be honest, a random name you made up. The V400, right? The FL Sun V400. What does V400 mean? It's 410 on the Z. A V is... I could have seen Z410. That would have been a cool name. But no, V400. What does that mean? Now, Frank. Okay. So, stop giving your printers random names. X1 carbon. X. Okay, that I could. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah. It's one more than V399. Exactly, Joel. Exactly. So, first things first. We're going to get the V400 going. By the way, it prints ABS beautifully. For those that don't know, I am currently building a set of Mandalorian heavy infantry armor. And I'm reprinting some of the parts. So this is one of the shin guards. I printed this on two parts on, I don't know, one of these. And it's acetone welded together. So we're going to see how strong this held up, by the way. But unfortunately, I am not scaled for this. Some of the parts I have to reprint. So I reprinted this part and the back half last night, overnight. It was like a 15-hour print or something like that. All in one go in ABS. And on the V400 there with my, if you're wondering what the setup is for it, no, you don't need the speeds. There we go. It's literally corrugated plastic stuck in it, wedged in it to kind of somewhat enclose it. There's air gaps everywhere, but it managed to print this. How tall is this? I don't know, 14-inch tall, so that's what, 350 millimeters? ABS part, not a single crack, not a single layer delamination. All I did was take the default profile, changed it to ABS temps, 110 on the bed, 260 on the hot end, turn the part fan off, and just sent it. And yeah, these came out beautifully. So the original parts, I had to scale down 10%. They're too tall. So I wouldn't have been able to bend my knee. So there's that. We're going to put the jetpack together today. I got all the parts for the jetpack. We're going to put the blaster together today. We're going to do some acetone welding. I've got some E6000 somewhere for the blaster because I've already been painting that. But we got to get some stuff printing. So let's get the printer going. Default settings from the character. Yeah, so here, I'll show you right here, Joel. So I've got a million version of Cura on this computer, but the version that comes with the printer. So on the USB stick, there's a version of Cura. It's 4.13.1. Install that. And then you have the V400 is a selectable printer in this version of Cura. And it has profiles. It has one profile. It's a 0.2 millimeter, or 0.4 millimeter nozzle, 0.2 layer height, PLA profile, the usual. But yeah, so let me get out of the way. Ooh, no, not that screen. Move me. Woo. Okay, so here's the temperatures. I changed the temperatures because printing ABS, obviously. But here are the speeds and feeds that it's running on the default profile. And then it does have, it's running 8K XL and it drops down to 5K for the walls, which is reasonable. It printed this pretty good. The only thing I changed for the ABS support settings, and then I also added a minimum layer time of 25 seconds. So I probably could have printed it faster, but I wanted that minimum layer time. So we do need to print, I believe, the right shin guards now. Ooh, Domenico, $1, cheers, or one British pound. Let's flip this. Also, I started playing with this. I think somebody mentioned to me on stream. In Cura, I didn't know this was a setting. So right here, okay? Make overhangs printable. I love that setting. You can't use it all the time, obviously. But all it does is it just drafts overhangs. So they're no longer overhangs. So, unlike this model here, you see at the top here, you got this little part that sticks out like that. Well, see what happens after I slice it here. Because I didn't know Cura had this setting. Somebody, I think, mentioned it on a stream. Let's scale this down. 90%, because I am not that tall. Okay. Yep, so that's on the floor. You can go there. You can go right about there. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, so I have that setting on. And what it does is anytime you have like an overhang like this, it just drafts it. So it makes it a draft angle and you don't need support. Now, obviously you can't do this on every geometry because like if you're printing Voron parts, it'll screw up the geometry, it won't work. But on cosmetic stuff, who cares? The setting screws up. Oh yeah, I guarantee you, this is not a setting you can use all the time. But something like this, where this is just, you know, on this, which one was it? Yeah, this. So on here, you can see this right here. This originally came out straight out. Go overhead cam. So on this one, see how this is a nice drafted angle? Originally it was straight in. So technically this would have needed support because it printed vertically like this. But all I did was it just drafted it to like 55 degrees or whatever, and it printed beautifully. Yeah. So I don't know. I think it's a great setting to. It's an option. It's an option in your toolkit. Cheers from Portugal. Hello. So we're gonna get this printing. Let me get the bed heating up while we're waiting. We got to print the parts for the 3D Chameleon that we're gonna put on Friday. I've got the box with the new AMS. So for those that don't know, this AMS is not the one that you're going to get. Apparently they changed the design for the production units of the AMS, and they sent me a new one. So we're going to put that on here, see what's different. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a little print going, because why not? We'll see. Matt Shammy gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers. And Steve, member for 7 months. Time flies when you're having fun, eh? Yeah, so you can see here. So this, obviously you wouldn't be able to print this without support. But in the preview now that it's sliced, you got this there. See how it's got this little detail now underneath? So it just made it so that it's printable, which is actually kind of nice for this part because it's a stronger part now. So right shin back, save, okay. And we're gonna let the printer heat up for a bit, and then we'll upload that and get that going. What was the issue with the AMS? I can't remember exactly what they changed. I got an email from them that basically said, oh, hey, there's a few tweaks that we made on the production units. Yours will be out of date. Here's the new one. So I think they changed some of the gear design. Like they changed some stuff that was plastic to metal, I believe. Yeah. So these are the ones I printed last night. We're going to print a set right now. We got a whole bunch of parts for a jetpack, and we'll put together the blaster too. Why not? I need to pull up Super Slicer. Chameleon. How do you... Chameleon. I always forget there's an H at the beginning of Chameleon. Okay. So, we need to print some parts. Downloads? No. Instructions. Print appropriate mounts. Okay. Prusa Mini. There we go. Go. So I need these 3 files. Download, load. Okay. We're gonna print this on V2.4. Which profile? I've got too many profiles on this machine, whatever. 0.4. Yeah, whatever, we'll leave that one. Downloads, 3 parts, open, bing, bada, boom, spin them out. So are these in the orientation they're supposed to be? I don't know. I'm assuming they're supposed to be on their back. Is the green splitter thing resin printered? On the Chameleon? I don't believe so. Hey Joel, are you still in chat? Are these your parts or are these Pooch's parts? No, that's not resin. That's injection molded. Yeah, this is injection molded. And I got to talk to Bill because I got to swap this around apparently. Apparently the PTFE needs to be on the other side for the Mini. I don't know. I got to message him this week about it. But that is Saturday's project. The green is injection molded. Okay. Yeah, but the printed parts, is it you or Pooch who was doing them? I can't remember. Okay, so we got that. Black parts are Protopasta PETG. Nice. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the right way around. That'll be fine. I'm sure it's not a huge. Yeah, it'll be good. Okay, so I got to figure out colors because right now I got some black Viro eco-friendly ABS. I know it actually prints really good. We gotta swap that out though. I cannot wait for the update with the AMS that can do rollover, because I have, from doing this Mando armor set, I have probably about 8 spools that have like this much filament on it that are like 100 grams of filament or something. I've just got a pile of them and I'm waiting for the AMS to have rollover, and I'm just going to kill them all at once. Just like run them right down. Although I might do them on the FL Sun because the FL Sun at least has a run out sensor. But the problem with ABS is the swap over. You got to be careful because you don't want to like open the door, let all the hot air up. With the ERCPA, so technically I could do it with the Enraged Rabbit carrot feeder, but my switch wire is not enclosed, so I can't really do ABS on it We got it from Bill. Those parts were made on my print farm. Well, I bought it off his store. Like literally 2 days after Murph, I purchased it from his store. So I got some of your printed parts then, Joel. What color did we use for the mini again? Do I need pink or blue? Where's the mini? I need pink. Okay, pink. We got ourselves some sparkle fluorescent pink. Because, you know, you got to color coordinate. You can't have your parts be mismatched. And I do have the Revo mounts for it already printed, too. This Saturday, we'll be putting a Revo in it, and then the Chameleon. Go. Yeah, it's a little close to that. That up. There we go. How goes the super oven printer? I'm waiting on a PT100 to put in. I've got it back down there. So it caps out at around 63 Celsius. 63.5 Celsius is where it ended at the end of stream on Saturday there. So the current plan is I'm going to put some 40-20 blowers in the bottom so we can get some convection going. I'm going to put a PT100 in it. Because we need a regular thermistor, beta 3950 or whatever, starts to crap out around 300 Celsius. So we need to upgrade that. And then we got to put a blanket over it. You guys understand that printing Ultim is a long shot. Like we're still going to fail, but I want to show you, even like if you go as far as you can with a normal printer, Ultim is still an absolute nightmare to try and print. So, how's it go? The V400 is doing great. I'm actually, you know, as somebody who's not a big Delta fan, simply for space sizes and whatnot, like it. Ready? Hello. Okay. So here's the FL Sun. Here is the spool. It's bright because I got fancy lights. So there's the spool, and there's the ceiling. There ain't a lot of overhead. So if you have if you're in a basement with like the ceiling's low and your desk is high, you might not have room for this thing. I know Mall Cop did Ultim on a Voron, but his is modified. Not a lot of clearance. No. Well, that is a big spool. That is a it's not quite the IC 3D big boy spool. It's not quite the IC 3D 2.5 kilo spool, which I probably should have bought more of these at Murph, because I think this is all I got left on this one. I've put a good dent in this one already. But it's one of the Replatech 600 millimeters, so it's 1.6 kilos. JP Gray, $1. Cheers. How do we enter to rate your printer next Friday? Okay, so for those that don't know, we're going to do monthly contests on the Discord. It'll be part of a Print and Chill Friday. The third Friday of the month, we're going to do a community challenge or contest or something. This month's challenge is we're going to rate your setup. So there's a channel on the Discord. So in the description of this video, go join the Discord. If you are a YouTube member or Patreon supporter, make sure you link your account, because you get access to a super secret channel that nobody knows about. So at the bottom of all the channels, there's the contest. Post your picture of your current printer setup. 1 to 3 pictures and a short little description of your setup. And next Friday, we're going to go through that channel in the Discord, and we're going to we're going to take a look at everyone's setup. And I'm going to pick roughly five that I think are the best and 5 that I think are the worst. And then you guys are going to vote on them. And the winners of each will get some Only Benchies merch. And maybe some other stuff if I can swing it by then. Dark Neutrino, thank you for becoming a member. So we're going to try and do some more community challenges every month just to have some fun, spice things up. Okay, so that's good to go. Printing. How do we link the channel? You don't need to link the channel. You just need to post your pictures in there. And by the way, I did poke my eyes in there just to make sure people are keeping things legit in that channel. The rule says don't talk in the channel. Just post your picture, post a short description, and that's it. Yet people are talking in the channel. So now I got to go through before live or get one of the mods to go through and delete all the conversations. That's why we can't have nice things. Okay, so that is heating up. Waiting on that, waiting on that. So we got that. Got that. Want to swap out? Yeah, let's swap out the AMS now. Okay. What is this? This is Polymaker PC ABS. When was I? Okay, apparently some of the Mando armor is PC ABS. I thought this was ABS. Okay. The elixir. So this is a problem with the AMS. This is a problem when you don't print a lot of multi-material stuff or multicolored stuff, and then you do a whole bunch of it. You go through all your cool fancy colors really quickly. I am like, what was it? Last year, Poly Alchemy sent me a care package of like 10 of their spools of colors, and I am running really low on that right now, and you can't really get it right now, so. The acetone away. Off. So, how do I? Oh, I got it. I don't want to move this because I don't have room to really put it anywhere. Trying to figure out. Okay. It's just. Oh. Okay. There's a VTFE tube in the way. Mine would be in the worst category. Hey, if you're in the worst category, you could still win. Best and worst, you have equal chance of winning. How many spools of black filament do I have? Not enough, but I just picked some up yesterday. I went to, I visited the fine folks over at, Replatech. How is this PTFE supposed to come out? There's okay, that unplugs, that's easy. How do I pull the PTFE out? Is there something I'm missing here? Phil R 199, cheers. Did I the part I modified? So Phil, I didn't end up using that part because I did it in 3D Builder and it came out perfect. So I ended up using that part. Is there like a clip or something I'm missing here? There's no way to disconnect the PTFE. What the heck? Am I missing something here? Oh, wait. Oh. No. This ain't gonna work. There's look at all this poop that mixed the bucket. Oh, the printer's printing. There is a fitting on it. There is the cullet on it. You got to push it on the outside here. And I can't. Ah, there we go. That's kind of annoying. Okay. So this is the old AMS. Apparently there's a new one. It's in a box. Let me go get it. John, member for 6 months. Cool. What did you miss? We got some prints going. And I'm going to go get a box. So, there we go. So, at first, I thought they messed up. And I was really happy if they messed up the way that I thought they messed up. Because, you know, wake up to a knock on the door this morning. Oh. And if you look, the box says series combo. This is the same box the printer came in. So I thought for a second there that they sent me a whole new printer, which I wouldn't have complained. But no, it is much lighter. So it is just the AMS, I believe. So yeah, unfortunately, no free extra X1. Okay, so apparently, if I remember the email correctly, I technically can still use this, but there will be no further firmware updates for it, and I don't have the hub. You need a hub to actually connect all these together, and that hasn't been released yet as far as I'm aware. So I'm going to have a whole bunch of foam now. All the foam. Is that all foam in there? They literally just pack the bottom with... Oh! Okay, I'm not going to complain. Ugh, the whole bottom of the box was filled with foam, and I thought it was all just foam all the way down. So good thing I checked. I got carbon fiber nylon, some more of their orange PLA. Honestly, I'm happy to get these just for the spools. These actually are very good master spools. I don't know how compatible they are. PLA and support material. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. I still got to play with the support material. Maybe we'll do that today. Maybe we'll do a support material print. We'll do the what's that one print that everyone does? The Polymaker one that's like the gyroscope or something. Yeah. Okay. So let's open this up. Where did I put my kniff? There's my kniff. So we got, oh yeah, they changed this doohickey, I believe. Did they change this? Oh. Warranty thing. Did they change this, or is this the same? That is, I believe, the same. I'm gonna leave it. I think it's the same. You know what? I'll swap it. If it came with it, I'll swap it. You printed a nice bunny. The bunny was part of the demo STL for the FL Sun, so I don't have the STL for it, unfortunately. That one key. Ah! And actually, I'm not printing, or actually, no, I gotta. What are you doing? Are you printing? Oh, it is printing. Pretty quiet. Don't drop these screws. there, and there. Okay, are these the same? I want to say they're the same. Yeah, they got the same serial number. T3, T2. Yeah, they got the same serial number. Okay. I'll leave that on. I won't change that. So I'm assuming if that box that I unboxed that's what you would get if you bought the AMS at a later date. So I'm assuming this part here doesn't ship with the printer without an AMS. So I'm assuming the if you buy like the X1 non-carbon or just the X1 by itself, it doesn't come with this thing, which is like the buffer for the AMS. So I'm assuming that's why this is included, because this is the like production kit. We got some connector grease and silicone glue. Cool. Apparently there's a video I got to watch about some stuff that changed, but not today. Loading tabs. Is this the original manual? Yeah. Okay, I'm not printing anything directly under here. I'm opening the vent up. 1 second. There we go. Yeah. See, I'm nice to you guys. I mute it before I talk to the Google. But I know you guys don't like that. Or some people complain I talk to the Google on stream. That activates everyone. Okay, so the new AMS. What is different? What is different? Probably not too much. Other than me getting a whole bunch of more cardboard and plastic that I gotta throw out. Okay, so we got... Remove the plastic bag. Oh, there we go. Get the desiccant. Good to go. Honestly, this is probably my favorite part about the Bamboo. Like, let's be honest. I've been using Fast Core XY printers that are enclosed for years now. So the Bamboo itself, the X1 is nice, but you know, it's basically a refined commercial version of stuff I've been playing with for a while now. But the AMS is actually, I really like the AMS. It works very well, at least in my testing so far. And I like it. It's got desiccant built into it. It's got, you know, I haven't had a single issue with it print-wise, except for one spool that I self-loaded. I literally spun filament onto an empty spool and it broke. And that's not the machine's fault. So, how long? It's been printing a while, put it that way. Okay, so let's put these side by side. See if we notice anything different. So this is the old one. Apparently it was stuff with the servos changed. I think. I can't really see much different. I don't know. They look pretty dang similar to me. Yeah, they they look pretty similar. Maybe there's stuff under the hood, something with the servos, like the motors and the housing. I can't see much. Yeah, I don't know. It's the same size, so you're still gonna have the spool issues. Like some spools just won't work. But the thing is with this, I don't know if, because literally you just connect to it with 4 wires, like, or 6 pins. It's a 6-pin connector to it. So I don't know if you can kind of use this on something else if you knew how to kind of talk to it. I could disassemble it. I could. We might do that at some point. But it works. That's the thing. I don't want to accidentally break it. So yeah, I don't know if you can kind of have some fun with it and make it talk to something else. How would I compare it? So the ERCFA is open source, and you can do a lot more with the ERCFA. This only holds 4 spools, and you're limited to what spools it uses. ERCFA, YOLO, whatever you want to shove in it, basically. So it's like comparing this machine and this machine. They're both NEMA 17 driven Core XY machines. They're NEMA 17 driven Core XY machines. Hardware wise, on paper, the stuff that makes it move is pretty much the same. The difference is this is a complete commercial off-the-shelf product that's sold as a package that anyone can just unbox, throw print filament in it, hit print. This you're building yourself. You're tweaking it. You're modding it. You're upgrading it. This is a commercial product. This is a hobbyist product. Different strokes for different folks. I gotta spin this around without knocking over all the prints that I got on the desk. Prints on the desk, like a smart person. There we go. Voila! Oh, and apparently, they fixed all the there was issues with the RFID. So that printer is printing now. Okay. So let's load some support material. Okay, so temperature resistance of spool 70 Celsius, adjusted baking conditions 55 C for 6 hours. Okay, you know what? We're just going to load this and this. And apparently they got the RFID working on it now. So let's see if it does pick up. Let me make sure there's no software updates. Controller, AMS. Firmware up to date. Okay. So, support material. I cleaned this room today. I cleaned this room today. I cleaned this room today. Like, you can't believe, like, it's surprising how quickly cardboard just builds up when you do this kind of job. Okay. So actually, yeah, that's different. Oh. Okay. Support. I don't think you can see that. So support. Okay. So it knows it's got support filament loaded. Let's load some orange. The support is for PACF. Really? Is it? Let me open up Bamboo and see what it says. I would make a poop chute for the poop chute in the ice word. No. What's in here? Uh-oh. Log me out. I gotta remember my password here. I forgot my password. Then verification code. Okay. Oopsie-doo. Hopefully their network's back up. The network was down for a bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. You want to synchronize your personal data? No. Okay, sure. This might not be working. 1 second here. Oh, oh. Dang it. Yep, it kicked me out. So for those that don't know, this is, they did a, dang it, I gotta charge this phone now. They did an update to their network and it like booted everything out. So now we gotta redo it all. So was this support is for the PACF? Is that true? Okay, so I guess we'll do PACF then. Not for PLA? Okay. I wish it would say, it doesn't say it on any of the packaging. It says support W. Support W. So is this support for PLA or? It's not support G, it's, oh, there's support W. So I'm assuming it is for, yeah, we'll put the word. Support W is PLA? Okay, we're good. I gotta where'd my poop bucket go? Need the poop bucket. Otherwise, we're gonna have a bad time. Is a thermal camera overkill? No, I don't have a thermal camera. You do not need a thermal camera. Okay. Okay. No, Bixby. Go away, Bixby. Okay. Log into the Bamboo app. Done. I agree. Same. Okay. Yep, print result success. Okay, QR code. Go. Login device. Logging in. So they still don't have local network. So unfortunately at this time, everything goes through the internet with this machine still. So it's online. Analyzing, loading. Loading failed. Oh, is the network still down? I think the network's still down. Yeah, failed to connect. Okay, so they still got the servers still offline. Okay, whatever. Prepare, we'll do this the manual way. So we gotta add a filament. Ooh. This one is support W. And this is Bambel PLA Basic. So 1 is white, 2 is orange. And now, what's that model that gyroscope for something that support tests? What's that one that everyone uses as the test model? Galaxy S8. This is my burner phone. This is an old S8. I use this for like downloading the sketchy apps and whatnot. So like the Bamboo app, I only have on this phone. This phone isn't connected to my cell phone. Do an upside down benchy. Hilbert curve cube. Is that it? Let's do a Hilbert cube. But wasn't there like an Polymaker test, like the gyroscope or something? I'm trying to remember what it was. Or test. What is that model called? Gyro? Is it Gyro? Gyro? Work. Yeah, I know they're doing upgrades for the. I got the email. I thought it was back up by now. What is that model? There's blank dissolvables. Support. We could do the gear. You know what? We'll just do the gear test. That'll be pretty quick, I guess. Thing files, so gearbox. Through the gearbox, downloads, data support, yes, okay. So how do I make support a separate thing in this machine? So enable support, normal. Oh wait, how do I make it? G-chat on Discord. Let me double check here. Oh, there it is. The You Imagine thing. There we go. This thing. Oh yeah, that's gonna. We'll try this one after this one. That'll be fun. But how do I make support a separate thing? There. So that I want objects. Give me color 2. Okay. Global. Where is the option for filament? What? Is that right? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. So this will take 1 hour and 30 minutes. That is clear. Print. Oh, wait, no. I forgot the network's down. I gotta save it to an SD card export slice file. Remove old disk X. Yeah, there's a problem. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Okay, it's okay. Export file. Put you on. Delete. Delete. Save. I mean, it's not save. It's right there. Yeah, right here. Okay. Save. Okay. Go. You need to set support interfaces to 0. It's a dissolvable support. It'll just dissolve. Okay. Okay. SD card titled. Now. Okay. It's doing its thing. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. Anyone want to buy an AMS? Anyone? Anyone? Well, once. Add that to the pile. Any consider going full-time Linux? Why would I? Everything I use, I've been using Windows for a million years, and I see no personal reason why to swap. I've never really had an issue. I guess. I don't know. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? Our blink cameras are good. I don't think I've ever used one. Class action lawsuit for what? Someone said you can't put support material on the first slot. I don't know. This looks like a reasonable thing. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. What size is the quartz slab? This is 17 inches by just under 27 inches. And it's like an inch thick, or an inch and a quarter thick. Did I get my mail? If you are the one who sent the wallet, yes, I did. Okay, so you guys want to build a jetpack or a blaster first? Which one do you want to do? Jetpack or blaster? Against Rogers? Oh, like that'll go anywhere. But in the meantime, so this is acetone welded together. This is 2 parts of ASA. And if you're curious how strong a an acetone weld joint is, okay, so it didn't break at the acetone weld. So if you're curious about how strong an acetone weld joint is, there you go. Oh, good. Put a little acetone on it. You're good. Yes, I know the network's down. Quit bugging me about it. Okay. Yeah. Hi, plastic people. Hello. in the bin. Okay, so you guys want to do the jetpack first, I guess? People want the jetpack blaster. What apron is that? I got it on Amazon. Have I tried any other slicer? I have not. I just have not tried another slicer. No, if only I could weld. No, that part's depreciated. It's out of date. Where did I even put them? I got new parts. I don't know where I put them. They're on the ground here. Okay, jetpack. Ugh. The welding. Yeah, so this is the jetpack. Here's the thing. I'm trying to cheap out on this, okay? So there's a whole bunch of stuff. Like on some of the armor, I am doing everything individually and then attaching it together. So on the blaster, everything has already gone through a sand, or no, every part on the blaster has already been bondoed, sanded, primed twice. So it's already gone. So it's been bondoed, sanded, primed, bondoed, sanded. And now I'm going to glue the blaster together because there's all kinds of little like nooks and crannies between all the parts that I got to fill. And then I'll do one final pass on the whole thing before painting. So I should have the blaster ready for paint hopefully this week. The jetpack is a whole other story. The jetpack is massive. And I've had to glue or split the main body into 4 parts just to print the main body of it. And then there's the actual jets, which are another 3 parts each, and there's 2 of them. So the current plan is we are basically just going to use the granite slab as my 0, and we're going to acetone weld this together into one big thing. And then I'm just going to use a textured paint to make it look better than instead of going through the whole process each individually. I basically don't want to sit here sanding forever with this big thing. That was snipped right. What was snipped? What'd I say? I think the jetpack was a good idea, but then Afterburner came around. Funny joke. Funny joke. Actually, it was a funny joke. So let's see here. Almost finished my switch wire for watching your videos. Loving the build. That's good to hear. So this is one annoying thing with the bamboo. It does the input shaper before every print. So you hear that brrr every print. Okay, so let's do this part. So unfortunately, I don't know what it is with this part and the geometry of this part, but it literally had like a split at the exact same layer height right when it does this. So I've already like gone through and like acetone welded. It's only on the outer layer. So it's not going to fall apart, and I'll just bondo it all. So I don't care. It's on the inside anyways. You're not going to see it. But it just decided to split on both halves at exactly the same layer height. So, acetone welding. You guys know what acetone welding is, right? Do I need to explain acetone welding again? Should I explain acetone welding again for you guys? I'm trying to find some sandpaper. Do I have some sandpaper over here? I do. Sandpaper. That. Any reason for a 3D Chameleon over the Urkfer for the Prusa Mini? I want to try something different. Gotta bail. Oh no! Okay, show not tell. Okay, so ABS and ASA, and anything ABS or ASA based for the most part, you can acetone weld. And what acetone welding is, it's welding. So for welding, you use, for metal welding, you use something really hot, and you basically melt the metal, and usually you add a filler. So if you see people welding with a stick or whatever, there's different types of welding, but essentially you're melting the metal and you're fusing them together in a molten form. Well, in this case, we are melting the ABS with acetone. And I've actually pre-made a slurry here. So what this slurry is this is just a little bit of acetone. I'm going to add a little bit more here because it's kind of dissolved. Yeah, that's right. What's that 35C? I can't see too well. Let me put some gloves on for this. So the acetone basically dissolves the ABS. So I've actually dissolved some support material in here just to kind of make it a slurry. And you basically just brush it on your two halves. The flatter, the better. So if your parts are warped or whatever, you may want to sand them just to make sure they're nice and flat because you want the most surface area for contact. That's printing. But you basically just brush it on both halves, nice and quick. You want it wet, and then you just kind of, you would brush it on, and you go, bah, and you hold them together for about, a minute or two, and then they should hold pretty good. And you could feel the everything start to melt pretty quick. Just slather it on. Now you gotta be careful because you don't want to go too heavy with it, because you can actually blow a hole in it if you're you print it with too little of a layer lines, which I may have on here because I've already damaged some parts, ripping support off. Do this in a well ventilated area with air movement. Really don't want to breathe this stuff in. It's not good for you. And you do have a little bit of time to line it up. Pretty much as soon as it's together, it's together. Now, another trick you can do is if you have a soldering iron, a trick you can do with a soldering iron is basically use a soldering iron to like physically melt the metal, or the plastic, to hold it together right away. So this is all getting sanded and primed, so I don't care about appearance. Well, if I had like a basement with no windows. Do as I say, not as I do. I do have a fan going right now. I would be wearing a mask, but I don't know where it is. I have an actual, oh, you know what? The mask is in the garage. I actually have, like, when I'm doing the Bondo stuff outside, I actually am wearing a proper mask. No fire. Yeah, you gotta be careful with fires. Doing the soldering on PLA really tricky to make it nice surface. That's why you use it just to like tack weld in a few areas that you can easily hide. So you use an adhesive to hold it together, or acetone weld it. You can't acetone weld PLA. One of the reasons I went with ABS for all these parts, it's easier to sand. It sands a lot better, and you can acetone weld it. Apparently people are figuring out how to use YouTube chat. Basically, if you at somebody, only the person you added sees it highlighted. So I don't see the highlights when you at somebody other than me. Okay. Give that a couple minutes. I would tape it together, but my tape's outside. Oh, actually, no, it isn't. It's right here. But we'll be good. Remember, if you haven't entered the draw yet to win some Polymaker filament, link in the description. Go enter there. Get that done before the end of the stream. Don't miss out. Every stream, somebody's, I missed the enter. And it's like, well, you could have entered hours ago, but you didn't. Did I bring it in here? I am really thirsty and I don't know where my water bottle's at. How am I supposed to say shop LTT store without my water bottle from LTT store? Mod the parts for heat set and screws. And no, too lazy. When is drying? At the end of stream. Like, it's already strong enough to hold it together, but you want it to set. So what I'm doing, I'm just brushing some more on this seam itself, just to let it fall in and dissolve, and to smooth out the top. Just don't drink the acetone. Don't drink the acetone. Nope. Only Benchies still cracks me up every time I see the logo. Well, if you're looking for some Only Benchies merch, you know, you can check out the link in the description and get some of your own. Voron 2.4 kit, Formbot 1200 USD, and then LDO. Is it worth it to LDO or sell for the Formbot? LDO has known good parts, and you're going to save several hours on all the pre-done wiring and whatnot and goodies that come with it, and it has a bunch of tools that come with it. In my opinion, if you're serious about building a Voron, go with the LDO kit. Got to wash down those scrub screws. Exactly. Possible spaghetti detects. That's done. So let's move you over here and do the other half. So on this half, I got to be a little careful because there's this part that indexes into it. So I need to make sure that this is in here when we put it all together. So it actually lines up properly. Lecter, thank you for becoming a member. You don't want dog hair in this. Stupid to buy a few parts at a time to build a Voron. That's how we used to do it before kits were a thing. The way it is now, though, you're probably going to spend more money doing it that way versus self-sourcing. Or self-sourcing, you're going to spend more. Just because you're shipping everything individually. It's not... Back in the days when you used to be able to get everything off AliExpress with free shipping, you just might have to wait a couple weeks to a couple months. It made a lot more sense to self-source versus buying kits. Now, not so much. Also, I'm doing this on quartz, which this won't do anything to. So if I splash some quartz on, or get some acetone on the quartz, it ain't gonna do anything. And also, wear glasses, wear safety glasses. This is acetone. You do not want it in your eyes. Believe me, I've had paint thinner in my eyes several times at work. It sucks. Don't brush it in a way where it can like flick towards your eyes. Where's the best place to get a V2.4 R2 for a kit? Sparta 3D carries the kits in Canada, the LDO kits. Do I really need a marble build surface for... No, here's the thing. You can buy one of these dirt cheap. Go to like a granite countertop manufacturer and just ask if they have any offcuts. Like, hey, can I go dumpster diving for some offcuts? Like, literally just ask them that. Half the time, they'll agree to it, no problem. Sometimes you can get these for free if you're lucky. They might just go, yeah, sure, just go. Here's the dumpster area. Go grab one. Or you might, I paid 40 bucks for this, or no, not even. I think I paid 20. Can't remember. I don't know. Go watch the video. But like when they're making a granite countertop, they have to cut out the hole for the sink. They can't do anything with that part after it goes in the bin. So a lot of times you can get it. Now, this isn't a layout surface. Like this is not, you can't use this as a layout surface. It is not that flat. But for the work we're doing, it's flat enough. Another alternative is if you have an inductive oven with a glass top, clean that really good, use that. Basically, you just want to use the flattest thing you have to put your frame together. It just makes it easier. Blam! Can't wait to see the full outfit looking great. It's coming along. It's coming along. I think I might, you know what? I'm at the point now where this might actually not look like some grade school project, and it might actually be, you know, nice. All right, purging. How about your own quartz? If you have a quartz countertop, use it. Like, use what you have. Run what you brung, as they say. Oracle. This is all I got for watching this print. It's just foam. There we go. Glass dining table came out perfect. There you go. Just be careful with glass. Just be careful with glass. It's glass. Andrew Simmons used my ex-girlfriend's chest. Oh, that is dirty, man. That is not nice. Fortunately, I'm unable to build a printer on my own ass cheeks. Well, if you got the Hank Hill ass, you might be able to. Got a nice work area. When it's clean and I have room to actually turn it, use it as a work area, it's nice. Okay. Now, this goes on top of that. This thing is massive. So I'm going to line it up because there is some warp I've got to deal with, but I'm going to line it up to the outside because the inside you can always kind of fudge with to make it kind of work. Oh yeah, there's, you know what? I'm going to have to use, I don't think I can acetone this. Yeah, there's, it's going to be a mess. That's gonna be a mess. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Acetone, welding, all the things. And just remember, kiddies, grinders and paint make me the welder I ain't. Sit right along. There we go. That works. That works right there. Go. This is massive. All, like, there's so much that's going to be hidden on this, like, in terms of, like, stuff that doesn't line up perfectly. What is it? The jetpack. I was waiting for it all to settle. There really isn't a lot that's probably should have used adhesive for this. I don't, there's like, I'm looking through it and I'm not getting like a perfect like, it's not lining up perfectly, so it's a little bit of a pain in the butt. How much does it weigh? I don't know. I tried figuring out the weight of everything the other day. But I kind of screwed up. And I, basically I should have been keeping track of the weight of everything while I built it, instead of not, like I did. So what ended up happening was I tried loading all the models into Super Slicer to see if I could, you know, pull it up and, you know, get it to estimate the weight, and I kept crashing it. So I don't know, we'll let this set up and then we'll throw it on the scale. Doesn't your Moonraker have it in print histories? The problem is I printed it on 4 different machines, including the X1 and some parts on here. So it's not all on one machine. Let that set up for a bit. That's okay. So all you do is when you're done, you just hit it with a shit ton of Bondo and hit it with some 60 grit orbital on the sandpaper, and it just makes it flat. But in case you didn't realize, I've got 2 of these to put on it. Here's the actual jet. So we still have 2 of these to put on it. Yeah. So I got to figure out how to orientate these. What are we building? For those that don't know, I'm currently building this. So this is the jetpack, but I'm not doing this bottom part here because I'm not making the chain gun that goes with it. So. Trying to figure out because they have this stupid line on it, and I don't know where that line goes on the part. What are we printing? We're printing a bunch of stuff for projects. So I'm printing some replacement parts for this. Oh, okay, so it goes to the outside. So if that is that, and that goes... Wait, no, that's that one. So that is that, and that goes to the outside. And this we can acetone weld into. So on this one, we're printing parts for a 3D Chameleon. On this, we're doing a test of the new AMS with some support material, dissolvable support material. And on the V400, we're doing some shin guards for this. We're not at 200 likes yet. We're an hour and a half into the stream. We've got how many people have entered the giveaway? 400 people have entered the giveaway, yet there's only 170 likes on the video. So I'm assuming the like button is broken. Are you guys able to confirm that and double check for me? If that is the case, or if I'm missing something? Here. Broken, guys. Oh no. Oh no, it's dissolving my gloves. What is the best way to fuse ABS together? Acetone weld. What is the near future project of Warren? Will there be a V3? Maybe, maybe not. Stuff is always being worked on, but not everything makes it to the showroom. And there's no timetable until it's released. So. Not on the apron. This is why you wear an apron. So these parts I'm not going to stick on to this. I'm going to finish this, do these, and then I'll put the whole thing together at the end. Have we tried ludicrous mode on the bamboo yet? Nope, because all ludicrous mode on the bamboo is 200% speed. That's all it is. What has made the dragon fall out? Revo. Rocking it to sleep. Yep. Rockabye jetpack on the treetop. Well, it's kind of an awkward shape that I can't easily like put down and like... How am I supposed to balance this? Worth waiting with ordering on parts. You can build a 2.4. You're fine to build a 2.4 R2. You got no issues there. Gloop or acetone? This is ABS, so acetone. Well, actually, it's ABS, ASA, and actually some of this is probably PC ABS, but It all sticks together. This is 5 different brands of ABS here, including one print that I switched halfway through. Okay, that should be pretty solid. Nope. Hang it. Note to self, get some tape ready next time. Good old tape. Holder of things. Signing up for the giveaway. What's necessary? Well, you could click the entry to see. But all I need is your YouTube name and your email. And basically, it goes into a Google list, and as soon as the stream's done, I delete it. Because I don't care about where you live or any of your info. I just need to know who to send a form to for the winner. That's it. If you win, you got to fill out a form from Polymaker. Maybe heat some nails just for support. Electrical tape. No, you don't want to use electrical tape. That's a waste of electrical tape. Having trouble on large area post warping just enough to not be usable. Any tricks? Use a brim, use Mickey Mouse ears, use whatever you got to do. Make sure your part fan is disabled. Bump your bed temps up a little bit, maybe even print a little bit hotter. All these parts were printed with brim, some with Mickey Mouse ears at a 260 hot end, 110 bed. But I wanted these prints to be strong, so I went a little overboard with a lot of the settings. Dang. Okay. Hey, John. Clear packing tape. I don't have any clear packing tape, though. That is the problem. Unfortunately. No. 2. And now we have the other part. Yep. There we go. There, a little bit there, a little bit extra there. There we go. You're not gonna see it anyways. I need mug. That there. Just quit spinning. Quit spinning. There we go. Now we wait. I'll run a stream, but leaving in inner shoes. Take care, Brandon. Got any whiskey now? Or I got the acetone vapors? Why not both? It seems to be working, so. I've already dissolved one of the fingers off. So we're gonna let this set up for 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll move on to making the blaster. And for the blaster, I'm gonna glue it together. I'm not gonna deal with the acetone for the blaster because I've already kind of done stuff. Here, acetone smooths out whiskey. No, you're thinking wine and antifreeze, right? At least that's what I learned from The Simpsons. Wine and antifreeze. And then all this, by the way, where are you? All of this attaches to this, which I somehow have to attach to my back. Still, I got to figure that out. So we need to figure out how to attach, well, it indexes on. But this attaches to this, which then goes on my back, and I need to figure out a mount or something. So I'm thinking of basically I'm going to put foam on, like a foam pad here, and then I'm just going to run straps so that I can wear the whole thing like a backpack. And then I got to figure out how to mount everything to the front. Yeah, there's a lot of work to this. Want to have 4 nipples on it. You can go over here. Sacrificial apron. Well, here's the thing. At first I was like, I'll just get some webbing, right? I'll just go on Amazon or AliExpress and I'll just buy like a chest harness, right? Because there's like military chest harnesses, chest rigs, webbing, and you could buy like just blank stuff that doesn't have any pouches or anything. I figured get like, you know, a chest rig. Do not search chest harness on Amazon or AliExpress. That is all. We're just gonna let that do its thing. Purging away. How's the poops looking? They're looking like poops. Painter's tape harness. Well, I'm lucky I'm not doing the chain gun, because this thing is supposed to have a like a 4-foot chain gun that goes with it, like. So like this is the whole armor here, right? There's the front, here's the back. But I'm not doing the chain gun because I don't. It's already gonna suck walking around with this thing kind of anywhere I wear it. So I'm not gonna carry around, you know, a whole thing. So instead, we're building one of these, which I've already got all the parts printed and did the first run of finishing on. Camera vest. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. A camera vest, because the basic plan is, or I might just make it out of, just get some nylon, like 1-inch nylon, and basically make my own. Because the plan is basically have this as a backpack. So put on the soft stuff, put that on as a backpack, and then on the front, it would basically be Velcro, and just attach it to the existing backpack webbing. Everyone who searched chest, or was it chest harness? Like, if that's your thing, you do you, but I think you missed having a chain gun with a giant drag chain. Yeah, I don't feel like lugging that around. I always have the option to add it in. There's a really gray hair on the beard. Do not like being reminded of my own mortality. Getting old sucks. That'll do. You went right in there. Tactical molly belt also looks. It might. I still got to figure it out. Reminds me of the blue oyster. You want to see that? I can't pull up the camera. So, the bamboo, currently the only way to connect through it is through the internet. This, you cannot communicate with it through your local area network, your home network. You have to go through the internet. They are currently doing an update to that network in preparation of launching it worldwide. So previously they only had like one small server that all the test people were on. Now they're deploying servers worldwide or whatever. So at this time, I can't talk to this thing. I have to run it through an SD card. So you can use it without their network, just so you know. You can use it with an SD card. But if you want to do any software updates or monitoring of it, you have to use the network or their internet. Well, the thing is, I don't want to use a plate carrier because I don't want it to look modern. Like, it's Star Wars, right? You think it'll come to market? Yeah. I've seen rooms of these things. They exist. So, well, Peter, during my testing, it worked just fine. It's down right now. So that's one of the things that are going to suck, because like right now I can't, you know, monitor my printer because the network's down. So it is what it is. I don't know if they're mitigating. They use MQTT service. It just says MQTT service is malfunctioning, which I know it is because they let me know that. So, safety harness, maybe we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I got plenty of time. What time is it anyways? 3:42. Okay. So we got to do arts and crafts with this because I got to cut some stuff. Because we got to use some dowels. So let's put this somewhere. You can go there. You're gonna go sit on the ground now. You're gonna sit on the ground. Whatever. You're gonna sit on the ground. And now we're going to build a blaster. Maybe ask on the 501st. So it's not 501st. For Mandalorians, it's Mandalorian Mercs is what the thing is called. And yeah, I ordered an entire case of spray paint from Granger. So all these parts have had their one sand, or they've already gone through sand primer sand a couple times. So they're not paint ready, but they're pretty close. And they're pretty dusty actually. Shoot, I'll clean them up. But I want to get this whole thing together because there's going to be like, where is it? There's like little gaps and whatnot that I'm going to have to fill. So the plan is basically get it to like 80% of the way for paint, put it all together, go through it one more time, and then paint it. Because I got to paint it all together anyways, because there's going to be a lot of overlap on parts. So this, we're going to be using E6000. Why am I using E6000? Because the guy in the video that I watched used it. And this has wooden dowels through it all. So there's a big old wooden dowel that goes through the whole thing, basically. What Patreon membership have you joined to get the models? So this I purchased through Galactic Armory. So it's Galactic Armory is what I purchased this model through. So there's suits of armor you can get. There's multiple different vendors that sell this stuff, okay? I went with Galactic Armory because they were the first ones I saw. Although I may have to actually, depending on how stuff works out, I may end up using stuff from a different, I may swap out some parts from a different Mando set. I am doing custom armor. So, will Molex extraction work on microfit? Maybe? Will I be posting lewd cosplay to only benchies? No. Why are you asking that? So this stuff apparently takes a while to dry. This stuff takes like 24 hours for curing. But apparently it's like super strong. So it's kind of like, make sure you put the brake parts together when you're building this, or you're going to have a bad time. But it gives you time to like get everything set up. Really gooey, yeah. I don't know if it smells. My sense of smell is completely borked. I don't know if that's because of COVID, but my sense of smell is borked. It's always been bad. So we'll just assume it's just continuing to be bad. Murph. Yeah, everyone got COVID at Murph. Oh, nope, I didn't want to do that. Shoot. Oh, well. That will be fine. Any clues who might have been patient zero? I don't know. I'm not going to speculate because I honestly have no clue. There's like no way to know, no way to tell. There's no point in chasing a ghost. It is what it is. A lot of people who went to Murph got COVID. There's no point in blaming anyone or assuming or guessing. It is what it is. Murph 10, cheers, happy Tuesday, love these hangouts. Me too. Tuesday hangouts are always fun. Eddie was smart. Yeah. I love, it's hilarious. The video, with Eddie. So my one Murph video that had Eddie in it, of course, somebody who, you know, we're like 2+ years into this pandemic, you leaving a YouTube comment is totally going to change everyone's opinion, was like, oh, you don't need to be wearing a mask. It's all good now, bro. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, dude, Eddie was like one of the few people on the team who didn't get COVID. And he wore a mask. Would you look at that? Who'da thunk it? Don't wear a mask when you're here plague zombies. You know what? I did what a lot of people did. I rolled the dice and I lost. I've got all my shots. I got my vaxes. I got my booster. And I went, you know what? I'm going to roll the dice. And I got COVID. It is what it is. Could I have avoided it? Maybe. Probably. But alas, poor York. I got it. I got the coof. I'd rather have not have got the coof, but I got the coof. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, nobody got it, like, severely. Like, nobody's, like, still in the hospital or anything like that. Yeah, international flights. Yeah, screw that. Screw that. Yeah. Holy hell. Why does that go all the way down there? Okay, whatever. Maybe it was the flu. I gotta get this out. Shoot. I don't know where any of my right tools are for this. Oh well, whatever. E6000 everything. Is this the pew pew? This is the blaster. I'm using a lot of B6000 on this. Probably should bungee that together. Apparently I'm supposed to bungee that. But I think I got some string. We'll use that instead. Any fails on the bamboo yet? No. I've had nothing that I would attribute to the bamboo. I've had a few failures from just, you know, bad, slicing something wrong or, like, basically nothing that I would attribute to the bamboo. Yeah, this is not the right tool for this. Ooh, that's a lot on the ground there. Get a decent Dosuko top fun. Well, considering this is the first time I've ever had to saw something on stream before, I think we'll live. Okay. I don't know how long this takes to like tack up or set up or what, but there is the blaster. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like the half finished look of it. Like, on the camera, depending on the resolution, it probably actually looks pretty good. But I need some string or something, so 1 second here. Oh, where is, I know what I'm going to use. Hehe. And Severe Eyesore watching you with that tool. What tool? Oh, the hacksaw. Trying to cut a 1/4 inch wooden dowel out of the finest Chinesium wood. There we go. 14 gauge silicone wire to the rescue. Is that a DC-17? It's a DC-17. M. Yep. Printed a BFG. Well, this is the blaster that I'm going to use for the Mando armor. Now we just need to wait for it to cure up, which apparently is 24 hours. So, BF Dennis gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers. There we go. So now we wait, I guess. I don't think any of that's gonna move. And the thing is, the magazine, which I don't know how magazines work on blasters in Star Wars, but they do. It's magnetic, so I can actually swap out the magazine on this. This thing is massive. This looks cool. I like this. Isn't that a Republic Commando? It is. But it's like, if you think about it, Republic Commando happened during the Clone Wars, right? Or Clone Wars to Revenge of the Sith, right? Well, Mandalorian is 5 years after Return of the Jedi. That's only like, what, 25, 30 years? This thing would still be around. It's like, people are still using AKs from 1947. It's 2022. So, I'm pretty sure people would still use good Republic weaponry 30 years after it's built. So, plus, this is easier to carry around than a chain gun. So we're just gonna put you right there. Oh man, that looks so cool. You know, it's all wrapped up with silicone wire to hold it together while that sets up. Okay. How's this holding up? That is going to be a nightmare to finish, but. So for those wondering, that is the overhead view. Yeah, there's some gaps I got to fill. It is what it is. If I'm not mistaken, this goes there. Okay. And then this is in there. And there's your jetpack. Have to do a little bit of finessing to get it in there, but yeah. There's your jetpack. Actually goes about like that. Yeah, this thing's gonna be big. I don't want it to fall apart on me. This thing's gonna be massive. This bet also gets superseded by the afterburner. Funny joke. Funny joke. Pulling up that crack. There we go. Making sure I don't want this to fall apart on me. Everything with glue. All the glue. Glue it all together. And then bondo it. And then sand it. That thing is massive. Yeah! Yeah, it is. It'll break and then he'll claim he has a stealth bar backpack. Nope. 1911 design has basically been around for, yeah. I've got a single stack and a double stack. I love them. Just because it's old doesn't mean it's obsolete. Well, it could be obsolete still, but it still be functional and usable. I'm smoothing out the glue that I put in it. So we still got an hour. Oh, I gotta print some more stuff. Let's print some more stuff. Get some more stuff printing. So erase all objects. Want to print on the Trident with my modified 4, and we need to print some shin guards. Shin right. To lay you down on that side. Down there. Support brim, actually support on the plate with some overhangs. There we go. I am hungry and I am thirsty. Copy. Wish I knew where I put my water bottle. I want my water. I want my Wawa. Did you put a camera inside the V400? I did. It is, 1 second here. Never mind. Chrome crashed on me. Oh. But did not. Yep, there you go. So. Yeah, I got a camera in there. I don't know. You gotta fiddle with it to get it in the right spot. Get in the right spot. There we go. Good enough. But yeah, it does work. Actually, was it the jetpack they had the hand at designing something? Well, okay, so for the jetpack, what it was there's like, because I cut it into 4 halves, originally on the design, is it? I don't know where that part was. Like burned it off already. Where was it? Oh, it's on the, but long story short, on the jetpack somewhere, there's supposed to be like a mount on like this side or this side for the gun, like the big chain gun, supposed to mount to the jetpack. So you can like walk around with it stowed. But since I'm not using that, I had to modify this to get rid of it basically, which I did. So. Oh, the jetpack. Oh, that. Yeah, I modified the jetpack for standalone use. That's like one of the only released Voron things I've ever done. Probably stop talking about getting bang bangs in here. Does not get them on. These are blasters. They are historical instruments from a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. But if you're curious, oh geez. Actually, it's the other way around. 2.861 kilograms. So this is 2.861 kilograms. So hair under 3 kilograms for the jetpack. And blaster, which again has some wooden dowels in it, is 1.25 kilograms. This is 1.25 kilograms, and the jetpack is just under 3 kilograms. Also, don't forget there was a ton of support used to print a lot of these models that got thrown in the garbage. So and then like the helmet's a kilogram. Like there's a lot of plastic in this. This whole suit's probably going to weigh close to 10 kilograms once it's done. I got a CNR importer license for that blaster. I'm Canadian. I don't need that. It's a lot of spools. Oh yeah, I've thrown out probably 4 spools that I've completely emptied. And then I got about 6 to 8 spools in a box that have like 100 grams of filament left on it. Even like this big old chungus spool here from IC3D that had 2.5 kilograms of ABS on it. That's all it's got left. It's got I don't know. I don't know what the empty weight of the spool is. Filament manufacturers, put the weight of your spools on them. But yeah, there's a lot of plastic. And then that doesn't count gloves, boots, all the stuff in it, attaching everything together, webbing. It's gonna be heavy. Oh, it's gonna suck. It's gonna be heavy. Should put a 40-pounder of whiskey. No, you just have a straw under the helmet. Nobody sees. Bringing in the army? Yeah, for Army Reserves for 6 years from, but I've been out for 8 now. Oh yeah, this will be nothing. Like in terms of like what I've done in the past, this is nothing in terms of weight. What am I gonna do with the suit? I've got a flight suit, so I don't know. Remember, I'm not doing a screen accurate one. So while this is the heavy Mando, which is Paz Vizsla, from the Mandalorian, I'm not doing a screen accurate suit. I'm doing my own colors. I'm swapping out some of the parts. I actually think I'm going to add more armor to it because I like the heavy armored look. I'm using, you know, a different blaster. So I'm making it my own. So for the suit, I don't need to use like the actual like flight suit that he used and have it like color matched. So I've got stuff like underneath it all, I've got a, what is it? I don't know. This was like recommended on the website for like Mandalorian stuff. It's just a, was it a red cap, coveralls, gray coveralls, charcoal. Got gloves. Basically, we're just gonna kind of ghetto it, make it work. That jumpsuit though, normally when you get a set of coveralls, you order them baggy. But because it's not supposed to be baggy, I ordered like size for size, and like I can barely get them over my shoulders when I put them on. They are tight. So I should be able to put it on myself, hopefully. The way I'm thinking of strapping everything together, basically the jetpack is a backpack, everything on the front attaches from the front, and then a lot of Velcro. This print's coming along pretty good, looks like. Didn't go with the shell suit idea. No, I did not go with the 80s shell suit. Because the problem with the shell suit is it's shiny. And that's not Mandalorian. Cape. I don't think I'm going to do the cape. Edna Mode spoke very words to my heart when she said no capes. So I'm going to follow Edna Mode's advice and just avoid the cape. What else are we going to do? Got that printing. That's printing. That's printing. That's printing. Let me figure out order of putting stuff on so it doesn't hinder you. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm actually probably going to modify some of this, like these shin guards. Okay, as you can see, they got a ring here, right? So you're supposed to put your foot through it, which that means you got to put your boot on after putting your foot through here. So I'm probably going to actually cut off this back part here and then have Velcro straps. So I could basically put this on my leg, you know, put it on my leg. Right, here's my foot. Put this on my leg, Velcro it, and then on the Velcro straps on the back, have more Velcro, so that the back part, I can just attach it with Velcro. It would just be stuck on with Velcro, and that would be it. So Because there's no way I could fit my foot through here with a boot on, and then trying to put a boot on with this on already would be a pain in the butt. So. Roast the setups on Discord. That's next Friday. Between top chat and live chat. I don't know. It always defaults to top chat. Live chat, I think you see. I don't know if live chat curates, if top chat is curated. Like, talk about Zaribo. Let me pull up the Zaribo. We're gonna have some fun. Yeah, the problem is it always defaults to top chat, and half the time I forget to put it to live chat. Okay, let me pull up Zaribo. So first off, isn't there like a whole bunch of stuff going on with Zaribo with like the original founder of the company got kicked out or something? I can't remember the whole kit and caboodle thing about it, but I remember hearing there's some drama in terms of the company itself. Don't know all the details though. Let me pull up the actual. So Zaribo, I don't know. The QGL video of the course. Why do they have a QGL video of their course? Why? Well, they have this. I think this is what people want me to talk about, the Zaribo level cube. So for those that, you know, are in the kind of know about the kind of stuff we normally do on this channel, or have done a lot of in the past, it looks a little familiar. Which is fine, whatever. If they lifted any parts from Voron, they are supposed to release it. I don't think they have, and you know, they can claim that they haven't released any Voron, or they haven't copied any Voron parts directly, but a lot of this looks very, very much like, you know, a V2 when a V1 had a baby. This is horrible, by the way, because your Z wires are always going to bend in the same points, and this is how you get repeated stress damage to your wires. So this is absolutely the worst way you could probably do Z wiring cabling ever, but you know, to each their own. Oh look, they even used a Voron cube. How cute. So I think this is what people wanted me to talk about now though, because they have this, which is a belt printer inside a Core XY. Now, MakerBot currently has a patent on this shit. Apparently, if you're not allowed to have a belt with a gantry that's perpendicular to it. So if you have a belt printer and it's going this way, you're not allowed to have a gantry that's perpendicular to it. That's why belt printers have the gantry on a 45. There's a patent against that. Now, they can argue here that they're not moving. The Z is still perpendicular to the bed. So I am not a lawyer, but some lawyers are going to be making some money soon, I think. And a lot of people are like, this is something ain't right here, because a lot of people in the comments were like, this ain't right. So look on their YouTube page, video of their QGL, adjusting probe height, automated extruder, quad gantry leveling. Okay. Audio off. Okay, so it's doing a QGL. Okay, so it's all, you know. I don't like that Z wiring setup. Your wires are always going to bend in the exact same spot. I don't like that. Well, it is what it is with patents. Like, okay, so it does a QGL. Why is it going up so high? What? Okay, so it does like a rough tram to the top and then does the normal QGL. Okay. So it just does a rough tram to the top and then it does a QGL. That's a little funky, but whatever. It's basically a legacy gantry. It's a legacy gantry. Legacy gantry on a V2. Like, there's a Voron Legacy. So it's not exactly the same, but you know. I don't know. Also, it is $2 grand. It's $2 grand. You get a really nice LDO kit for less than that. Just saying. And yeah, patent lawyers are going to have a field day with that. Is it built? I think it does come built. I don't know for sure. I didn't really look into it. You buy a Prusa and an LDO kit for 2K. Well, here's the thing. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to script this video, but I want to do a video because I've got the V400, I've got the Bamboo, and I've got a Prusa Mark III, and those are all roughly $1,000 printers, and they are all wholly different machines for $1,000. So, yeah, it's a very good time to be shopping for a printer, and it's a very hard time to pick a printer right now. Apparently I'm live on YouTube. Thank you, Google. It's yellow. I have yellow ABS too. Actually, do I have yellow ABS? Oh, it's in the box. I have yellow ABS. Is the V400's 8? Shoot, what is it? Because they're no longer doing the pre-sale anymore because it's sold out. $749. There you go. So if you want a V400, they got it up for $749. It was, I think, $699 originally, and then that sold out. And now apparently it was out of stock, and now it's back. It looks like $749. The retail price is $849. But it's not a Kickstarter; it's just a pre-sale. Oh, it's a kit, so it's $2 grand. It doesn't even come with printed parts. Yeah, no, hard pass for me. No, definitely not that. What happens with the green? It's sitting there, still waiting on details to do the giveaway. Close. Keep printing. Shut up, spaghetti detective. You don't do work right. Saying that 1,000 is a rough prime point for a true setup and go printer. That's what it's looking like. Like the V400, I don't have as much time on the V400 as I do the Bamboo. But the Bamboo, remember, this is the upgraded printer plus the AMS. So this is a $1,500 package. But the base X1 non-carbon, so you lose. It's a plastic enclosure versus aluminum. You don't have the camera. You don't have a hardened nozzle. You don't have the AMS. Is like $999, which is $50 cheaper than a Prusa Mark III. And then for $150 cheaper, you got the V400, which is a bigger volume, but it's not enclosed. This is enclosed. So it's a very good time to be shopping for a printer right now, but not an easy time to pick what printer to get. Yeah, that was the fundraiser. But it was in the UK, and I tried to figure out how to get that printer part of that to like give it away. But I don't want to. I want to give it away that everyone gets a chance, because that draw was straight up a fundraiser, and it was a raffle, or it was an auction. I didn't want to auction. I want everyone who enters and donates to get a chance to get it. So I got to talk to Georgia, because I think the issue we were having was I'm waiting on the foundation to get set up in a way that we can have a fundraiser for it, where the money that I raise during an event goes directly to the fundraiser. So you know how like on Twitch, whatever you do is give like fundraisers, and it pops up on so-and-so donated money, and then we can, you know, do giveaways to people who join or who donate during it. I needed to set up in a way so that I'm not collecting money. That's what we're waiting on. Any chance I might build a rat rig? The rat rig, somebody on the rat rig team reached out to me like a month ago asking if I was interested, and I said yes, and then I haven't heard a response. So I would like to. I would like to build a V Core 3.1 200. That's what I would like to build. But somebody on the team reached out to me, I can't remember who, and I haven't heard anything back, so. But yes, Lecter, your green one is sitting right under here. It will be given away, don't worry. Because I don't need 3 V0s. Am I interested in the bear upgrade? No. If I had a second Prusa, yes. But originally, I know we were talking, originally when I built the Prusa, I was going to upgrade it, the Mark III. But at this time, I actually want to keep it stock to use it as a benchmark against other commercial printers that I'm reviewing. Was it Mikkel? It might have been Mikkel who emailed me. I gotta go digging for it. Need some of those VZ parts for the rat rig. Oh, there's a VZ all-wheel drive build that probably happening as soon as parts get sorted out. I need a secretary. I need room, and I actually need to see an accountant too. Keep putting that one off. It gooped all over me. Actually, shoot, I gotta remember to clean this up. Goop on the desk. I don't want this going to be a full-on printer bear upgrade. Like a brand new build from scratch. Oh, do I get a hole in this already? How did I get a hole in this? I would love to do like a bear build from scratch. That would be interesting. If you got an idea, yeah, just send me an email, or we'll figure it out after stream. V01 all-wheel drive. V0 what? No. What's the point of the bear? The bear is it's on his site, right? It's on vector.com. Do you have a link? Is it on? So basically, it's a Prusa. It's a Prusa Mark III essentially, but it's built using a custom frame. I could have sworn he had it on the site. I'm not sure. There. Pick McDowell or Jeff McKin. Okay. But basically, you know how Prusa, you got that sheet metal part, and basically a bare Prusa is a Prusa built using an aluminum extrusion frame. Yeah, more rigid frame. Love to see a puller. There's the P-Rex abortion thing that will be eventually built. The printer that should not exist for any practical reason will be built at one point. What's your plan? You can't fit in the basement anymore. Garage. I've started working on the garage. I got to get an electrician in to do a bunch of wiring, and then I got to insulate it. But I am starting to get, like, I'm doing a lot of this work. Like getting like the sanding and all that stuff. I'm working out of the garage now. I've got a little bench set up there. So I am starting to work out of the garage. I feel like the stock should be longer. Like, I don't get how Star Wars, nobody actually has stocks that are practical. Like, also, this thing is massive. This trigger is massive on this. Like, this is gonna be fun to finish, though. This is gonna be fun to finish. I can't wait. So good once it's all done. Hopefully. Unless I screw it up. Hopefully I don't screw it up. Yeah. Let's lean it against the printer that's moving. Must be the trigger density for chewy hands. don't know if they fixed P-Rex. I believe so. I believe somebody passed along some tribal knowledge on how to fix it. Explains the aim. Any building one of those weird X floating? I would like to build a K3 at one point, actually. I spoke to some of the folks from Annex at Murph there. I even did a little video with them, which might be on the last. I'm going to put one more video out from Murph either tomorrow or Thursday. Some of the footage didn't come out too well because the GoPro was giving me issues. It kept overheating, and midway through the day, when it rebooted, it like defaulted to settings that made everything look like Shaky Camo 1. So I don't know if the Annex video is part of that not great footage. But Pooch is going to have like no face for half of it because the GoPro died with like 2 minutes left on the interview with him. But yeah, that might be part of it. But yeah, I spoke with some of the Annex folks there, Mental, and I want to build a K3. Why not? Have fun. People want me to build a K3, I might as well build a K3. But waiting on a kit or kits to be a thing for them. Oh, in the Discord. Okay, let me pull it up here. Okay, here's a bear Prusa. So this is a Prusa Mark III, but it's the bear kit. So as you can see, the frame is a little bit more rigid than a traditional Prusa frame. That'd be fun. Do that, put a Hemera on it. See if I can get E3 to give me a Hemera Rebo. Have you used the Lecter kit to make sure it all works? Yeah, no, the printer, we built the printer and it prints. It's just, it's been sitting there collecting dust basically because I'm waiting for the giveaway. One of the new printers in a spool box, the Positron. Positron, okay, I've spoken about this. I even did a community post on my YouTube page. The Positron is an open source printer that uses a ton of custom components. Nobody's built one yet except the original creator. There are companies working on kits. But at this time, there's no feasible way for me to actually physically build one. So maybe when there's kits for it, I'll build one. But at this time, no. There's one. The only ones that exist are the ones the guy built, and there's machine components in it. David, $5. Cheers. Would you be able to show how your brush mod? I've never installed a brush mod. Yeah, I've never installed a brush mod on any of my printers. So this dissolves in water, is it? I'm assuming this dissolvable filament is water-based, right? Why am I bringing it up? Come to me, camera. There is that. So this is PLA and whatever their dissolvable material is. So this dissolves in water. So let me run it over water. Get some water or something. Actually, wait. Let me get a jar. Let me get a jar so I can shake it. I know I have a canning jar somewhere. Canning jar. That'll, oh wow, that's ancient. That'll work, okay. Okay, getting some warm water here. I think warm water works better. Actually, no, it's PLA, don't go too warm. Go. Okay. There we go. Previous owners of this home had canning jars. They used to can stuff. They left a bunch of them in the laundry room, and they're still there because they're on a top shelf, and I don't care. But apparently they last made dill pickles in here in 2005. So, in you go. Wow. You ever see a canning jar that has a glass lid? Made in Canada. How old is this jar? Hopefully this is waterproof. Nope, not waterproof. Okay, that ain't waterproof. It's not PVA. What is it? Pickle juice solvent. Well, it's PLA. It's PLA support, so it should be PVA, right? Waterproof, not watertight. It's got to be PVA. It's the oh, you probably use a wax lid. Yeah, maybe. Link from the FL Sun, you get $40 off. Oh, cool. Build some history. Well, I filled it up with water just now. Is it dissolving? I don't know if it's dissolving. Let me just spin it with a stick. Let me get a stick. I know it takes a while. Can I mill some positron VCU parts? My CNC. Well, if you got the ability to do it. LOL longer. Oh, I know this is gonna take a while. I'll just leave it in there. Screw it. It's gonna take a while. Let's dissolve this part too. Cool. PVA dissolves best in spinning warm water. I'm assuming it's PVA because it's the PLA support. So, oh, those are done. Oh, I should probably start the other print. Try it. Print shades. There we go. Link coffee. Coffee? I know. Well, whoever was telling me that apparently you can't have the filament in the first one, that don't matter. It worked. Could be BVOH. How do you dissolve BVOH? It's actually printed really clean. I probably should have taken a picture of it before doing this. Andy B, thank you for your content. You're welcome. Cheers. Thanks for the 10. Oh, it's water soluble too. Oh, okay, that one. Well, we just leave it. Leave it. Let it do its thing. That is so exciting. So exciting. Not being able to put support in slot one is probably one of the things they fixed. Oh, okay. David W gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers. So don't forget, we got the giveaway in 20 minutes. So if you haven't entered for your chance to win a spool of filament from Polymaker, link in the description. Enter. Get yourself some free filament. You want free filament, don't you? Yes, you do. Enter now. I wish I had my water. I am super thirsty right now. Gotta clean this now. It's got dissolved acetone all over it. Nice distraction when we're building my MMU too. I haven't played with an MMU yet. Go get some water. Well, I don't know where I put it. I'm pretty sure I brought it downstairs. You know what? I'm gonna walk and talk. Let's walk and talk. Is it in the other room? Nope, it's not in the other room. Did I leave it in the washroom? Nope, not in the washroom. So I had it at some point, and I don't know where I put. Oh, there it is. There's the water. I left it on the stairs. Ah, there we go. So much better. Good thing I shopped at lttstore.com because this water is still cold. Delicious. This new thing is called glass. Can hold water, believe it or not. So does this, but I'm not going to drink this water. It's got funny colors in it. Morning from down under. Don't fall off the planet. I know they're gonna. I told you this is the small one, which before was the small one, and then they had the large, but now they got a medium, and then they're coming out with the large. But I didn't realize when I bought this that they're the same price, or I would have got the bigger one. I don't know. I don't think LTT sponsors. Like, I don't think I can get a sponsorship from LTT. It'd be cool, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've officially met one ex-LTT employee, so like I've kind of gotten in. Does that count? I met Colin. Colin's a cool dude. But he doesn't work at LTT anymore. So I don't think I can use that as an in to get an LTT sponsorship. Although I don't think Linus has the money for it, considering of all the shit he's bought lately for LTT. If anything, he needs if anything, I should be sponsoring him at the rate his spending is. Lose nothing from asking. You know what? I bought the screwdriver. If the screwdriver is good, I'll do a video on it. I just gotta wait. I mean, Colton. Did I say Colin? I meant Colton. It's dumb manufacturing. I can't remember. I'm horrible with names. Yeah, it's Colin. Yeah, it is Colin. Yeah, don't confuse. You're gaslighting me. Like, I'm bad with names, but I remember that one. Yeah, it's Colin. Yeah, he works for Lightburn now. Which, I need to get a laser, but I want a Galvo laser, and they're expensive as shit. So, unfortunately, I won't be getting a laser anytime soon. Because all the lasers that I've seen or have been offered are the shitty non-enclosed ones that are safety issues that I won't bother with. I've got a little kid in the house. I am not risking that. How's the Mando helmet? Oh, it's in the garage. It's good. I started wet sanding it. So. But I got to get a new visor. I bought a visor and I cut it up just to test. And it was way too dark. I couldn't see anything. So, your first COVID test was a false alarm? Oh, no, I had COVID. That test that I did on the stream was a false negative. I did one after the stream where I poked both nose, I poked my brain in both holes, and it came back positive, and I was positive for several days after. So, no, I got the COVID. How do you use those blades on PI beds? I don't blade PI beds. I don't. If you're having to use a blade to get stuff off a PI bed, you're printing way too close to the bed. Sure, working with creators for ads. Offered you an alternative on Twitter. Huh? You did? Did you message me? Alternative for what? Your visor. Oh, the acrylic with tint. Was that you? No, I just ordered a welding shield that was actually the recommended one instead of just some random cheap one that I figured YOLO. Okay. Yeah, I'll try that if the one I'm ordering this time doesn't work. Falkenstein gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers. Yeah, let me pull the picture up here. So if you want to like follow me for my day-to-day musings, make sure you follow me on Twitter at 3DPNero. That's where I post all the random stuff, or on the Discord. But yeah, so I'm already wet sanding it, so It's getting there. Getting there. It's a little eggshelly, but it ain't, you're not really seeing the layer lines there. So it's coming along. It's coming along. The support was easy breakaway, so it's not dissolvable support. Hopefully it's dissolvable support. Well, we'll find out in an hour, in a day or two. I don't know. Let me see if I can get it out. Is it dissolving? Yeah, it seems to be. Maybe it is turning to mush. I don't know. We'll see. It's not gooey, but it is kind of... It's a lot weaker than it was. Well, what I did last time I played with supports was I just put it under a tap with hot water and I left it. I do have an ultrasonic cleaner. I do. That's probably an explosion hazard. Okay. I need more. Oh, no, that's enough water. Let me get some more water. Okay. On. So we're going to set it for 50C. For... Let's do 20 minutes. Yes. On. Ah! Did that? Did you guys hear that? I need more water. Like, caused some weird Bluetooth interference. Oh no, yeah, it's causing some weird interference on the Bluetooth. Did I miss something? Oh, David W. Get to 10 community memberships. Cheers. Thank you, David. Where do you prefer your pie sheets from? Usually the bakery is where I get my pie sheets. No, PI I get from whatever, whatever's currently, usually it's the kit. Whatever kit I'm building, I use what comes with the kit. Let that cook for a bit. What was the audio recorder? H4n. And I think honestly, so I will admit the video is still a little, I'm still getting used to recording. Like I don't normally do recording. So I'm getting used. I am for Earth. I'm going to stick with the same setup, but with more knowledge. But the GoPro, I took the media mod off because I figured it was the media mod that was causing most of the issues. They're just causing compatibility issues. So just a GoPro by itself. And then I think the audio on the videos from Murph were really good. So I'm going to stick with the audio. I do have the lid on. No, Zoom H4n. So this is what I use for recording all the Murph videos, and I'll probably bring this to Earth because it's a lot easier to lug that around than to lug my main camera, which is an A6400 around. So that's for videos that I record here. This is for videos on the go because I shake too. I have got essential trimmer, so my hands constantly minutely shake. So this with the stabilization, which turned off at Murph, which I didn't realize it turned off. That's why some of the videos are crap. This with the image stabilization is so good. Grab a gimbal, a couple $100, or I could just use the stabilization built into this. Well, I will stream if I have the Wi-Fi, yes. I do have my tickets for Earth. I do have my hotel booked. Yeah, that's why I have a noise gate, guys, because it's an ultrasonic cleaner. Yeah, 10 minutes, 7 minutes for the draw. That audio is noisy. What the audio right now? It's because we have an ultrasonic cleaner going, guys. It's going to be loud. It's going to make some noise. Like there. Now no noise. I know there's interference. It's because there's an ultrasonic cleaner. So if I turn it on, it makes noise. It do be what it is, though. It do be how it is, though. How big is it? That big. By that big. By that big. Tank size is 240 by 135 by 100. Lift it for no noise. Nope. That feels weird. You know what? We'll turn this off. I'll run that after stream because I think it's kind of annoying. Have we tried that camera thing that 3D printing nerd made way back in the day? No. Do I heat it? Yeah, the heat is on. No water in my area. That sucks. Yeah, this is their support test piece. So for those that don't know or just tuning in, I just got the new AMS, the replacement, and I printed something with their support material, and we're seeing if it dissolves, but it's not really dissolving. I don't know if it's dissolvable support or just like easy breakaway support. So we're leaving in the ultrasonic cleaner, and I'm going to let it run for a while and see if that does anything. Are you building a cost what? The support isn't breakaway, so it's just dissolvable. Because I don't know anything about their support. It's just all I have literally here is support W. That's it. So let me maybe Bamboo Lab Port W. Oh, there we go. Dear customer. Okay, cool. Chips. So it was your PLA support. So is it dissolvable? Or is it just easy breakaway? I don't know. Support G. Okay, so that's for PACF. So do they not have, is it, so it's not dissolvable filament support. Mars 3 any good? I've never used any of the Elegoo printers. The small layer. I know it's a small layer. I see it's a small layer. So I'm assuming it's not dissolvable. Yeah, so it's breakaway filament. Yeah. Well, that sucks. Because let me see here. Yellow basic. Support W. So I got another spool of support W. Yeah. Dang it. I was hoping it was dissolvable filament. Well, that sucks. Well, you use this type of filament when you want it to break away, but you want it clean breakaway. It doesn't look dissolvable breakaway. Dang it. Well then, well, that sucks. That sucks. So basically you just use it as like an interface layer, but like why? That's no fun. That sucks. Oh well. Okay, we got 1 minute. If you haven't entered for your draw to win some Polymaker filament, link in the description. Go enter. Do this now. Did the AMS ship from China or with? I'm pretty sure it shipped from Shenzhen. Let me check. Or wherever their warehouse is, because they sent it to me directly. It came from Hong Kong. Yeah. Yeah, it came from Hong Kong. Try to move it. Well, I'm going to run it in the ultrasonic. I'm going to let it do its thing and sit there for a while and see if anything does happen. Because it is turning like mushy. Like it's coming, like it is turning mushy. Or not mushy, but it's like it's definitely degrading. So you know what? After the stream ends, I'll turn that on, and I'm just gonna let it go for like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, whatever. Let it do its thing. Did I win? I don't know, but we're gonna do the draw now. So if you haven't entered for the draw, you can enter Friday. So make sure you don't miss the stream Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. 921 people. Ooh. At some point I'm gonna have to stop using Google entries because like we're getting up to like 1,000 people for these draws now. Yet I don't have 1,000 likes on the video. Math. It does not compute. Gotta like the smash button. It's a transaction. You enter the draw, you like the smash button. I don't know. Apparently it helps the algorithm. That's what I've been told. Honestly, my channel is so not a generic YouTube channel in terms of like how anything works with my channel. So I don't really care about like chasing the algorithm. I do not chase the algorithm at all on my YouTube channel. So more of the goopy stuff. It's leaking. Why is this leaking? Yeah. I clicked twice just to be sure. Wait a minute. Now I'm gonna have to get a new. No. Yeah. Should randomly draw one of those people in chat. Nah, I don't like. So I know my stream. I normally do a 3-hour stream 3 days a week, and I know it's not always hours that people can stay for the whole thing. So I don't do draws where you have to be present to win. But you can only enter during the stream. That's how I do it. I need a number between. Okay, Lars, you are disqualified for jumping the gun. Brian, you are disqualified. Falkenstein, you are disqualified. I can wait. Anyone else want to jump the gun? Kenneth made a funny joke, though, because he said 69. Okay, Lars put 7. Give me a number between 1 and 7. 1 and 7. And then there are all the numbers. I love how it's like, what? Bump, bump. And then it just goes. Okay, we'll do 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And let's spin. That's how you get that engagement. I don't even have to kill a number and then it works. Okay. And the winner is Mark. Mark Bernard Schrober. Shrubbery? Congratulations. Let me get your information here. Okay, so how this works is you'll get an email from me after the stream ends. I just need your, you'll get a form in that email, fill out the form, you get your filament. You get to pick which filament too. Okay, so we're gonna end the stream there. We got those parts of printed, those parts of printing, that's printing. Yeah, I think we're all good there. I'm gonna run this. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. It is what it is. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream today. On Friday, we will be doing the Soval SV04. It's a IDEX printer. So we're gonna be taking a look at that on Friday. So that will be Friday's stream. And then Saturday, we'll be doing the 3D Chameleon on the Not a Prusa Mini. So I want to give a shout out to Polymaker for giving that spool of filament that we give away every stream. For those that donated to the stream, became members of the channel, or gifted memberships to others, I thank you. I would not be able to do the things I do and create the content I create without your continued support. You make this all possible. It's all because of you. For everyone else, I hope you enjoy the stream. It's Tuesday, unfortunately. Still got some time in the week. So you got to get back to work, unfortunately. So be safe out there. Wash your hands. Enjoy the rest of your week. Cheers.